911. Where's your emergency?
219 Bentwood Drive, Shepardsville, Kentucky, 40165. My neighbor just came up to my door and just passed out, and I can't get her to wake up. She's
okay, is she breathing?
She is.
How old is she?
I would say in her early 30s. And now she's screaming that her kids are dying. I don't know. I don't even know her name.
In November 2023, Shepardsville, Kentucky, a quiet community south of Louisville, was shaken when 911 received a frantic call from a neighbor at 219 Bentwood Drive reporting that a woman in her early 30s had collapsed at their door, was breathing but unresponsive, and began screaming that her children were dying. Moments later, another neighbor called, saying his wife was on the phone with 911.
This is 911.
Yes, next to 219 Bentwood Drive. My wife's on the phone. The kids, I just went there at our neighbor's house. The kid's, he's on the bed. He's all bloody.
There's a kid on the bed all bloody?
Yeah, in the neighbor's house. Okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy. You okay?
Do we know what happened to him?
I have no idea. We just found our neighbor, the woman, their mom, just freaking out in my yard. There's blood all over the bed. There's a gun. There's two of them. They're both here. They're breathing.
Okay. There's two children?
Yes, ma'am.
And you cannot find a gunshot wound on him?
While he found two young boys in the house next door, lying on a blood-soaked bed, both covered in blood, unresponsive but breathing, with a gun and shell casings nearby. He tried comforting them while waiting for police and EMS. Officers arrived as the mother, 32-year-old Tiffany Lucas, lay weak and barely able to speak in a driveway, admitting to a neighbor that she shot her children.
Okay. Holy Hey, buddy. Are you okay?
Is he awake? Or is he still...
They're breathing. They're just not, responsive to me at all.
Okay.
There's a lot of blood on the bed, a lot of blood. All right, he does have a bullet. Went into his... All right, looks... the older of the two kids has one going through his right shoulder and exiting. I just saw that. Okay.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. Hey, stay with me. Come on. You're almost here. Oh, God.
Inside, paramedics found 6-year-old Jaden and 9-year-old Morris shot in the head and upper body, one with a wound through the shoulder, both in critical condition, and rushed them to the hospital. Tiffany, disoriented and saying she didn't feel right, was cuffed, placed in a cruiser, and transported for questioning. At the sheriff's office, she rambled about people not being right, being manipulated, and claimed she had shot herself in the ear, though officers found no wound.
I'm going to take this arm. You're going to roll this direction, okay? You're going to sit up at the same time. You understand? 1, 2, 3. Take this leg, fold it in, make that foot touch your knee. Go to the side, on the ground. Now, we're going to roll again this way, and I'm going to assist you up on your feet, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Have you taken anything? Have you been drinking? Then why can't you stand up? You just don't feel like it, huh?
In the interrogation room, she said she loved her children and insisted she wasn't crazy, but blamed video games, YouTube, Wi-Fi, Facebook, and a man named Parker Borders, claiming he had been manipulating her mind for years, controlling her phone, placing dark things in her house, altering her thoughts, and influencing her actions. She claimed the gun belonged to him, but could not explain when he gave it to her.
Because she apparently admitted to someone that she shot her kids.
We don't know who her dad, or was this guy here that said she did?
She come over here, fell out in the driveway. His wife seen it, which Christina got a statement from him. She got him, and apparently she told him that she shot her kids. He went over and looked and seen them, and then came over here and called.
And this is this guy right here?
Yeah. The gentleman in the green shirt and the female in the black pants and green shirt, Christina got a statement from them. I changed out the handcuffs so we didn't have to worry about that. got her off of her face, rolled her over on her butt, got her up, put her in my car, turned the AC on.
She was told she was detained, right?
Oh, yeah,
Detectives, aware
The
the
only thing she
doorbell
said to me
audio
since that is
captured
all they
4
saw.
gunshots, and that evidence
Inside the
pointed
house,
solely to
paramedics
her,
are fighting
tried to
save
get
her 2
clarity,
boys.
asking if she
Both
saw
are
Parker that
gravely
day,
wounded.
which she denied, yet insisted he lived in her home and manipulated her through electronics. She repeatedly shifted between saying she didn't remember shooting her children and saying it wasn't her, refusing to answer whether she had pulled the trigger or how many times the boys were
The
shot.
children are rushed out
She
the
expressed
door
fear
for
of losing her
immediate
children,
ambulances.
asked if they were alive, and said she needed a mental evaluation, refusing further questions until she received one.
What's here? I don't see anything. There's nothing there.
Okay.
Okay.
Where you?
We're going to take her back to the interview room. I got to go in and turn it on, so we want to wait till I get there, and that way we can view her and just keep an eye on her. Okay.
Okay.
People aren't right.
Who ain't right?
People are not right. They're preying on children. It's just not right.
Her comments continue to veer further from reality.
He said, "Do you got earrings in?" Didn't he?
Okay.
It's on
Calm
camera.
down. It's okay.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
It means everything. You're up. You're sick.
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing anything.
Get another set of vitals, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Can you tell us what your name is?
Tiffany Lucas.
Who?
Tiffany Lucas.
Tiffany Lucas.
Within hours, she will sit down in an interrogation room. There, detectives will press for answers, and what she tells them is even harder to comprehend.
I feel like I've been manipulating the game systems and everything, been manipulating my children, manipulating my mind.
Who is?
All them game systems and, just everything.
She fixates on video games and electronics, convinced they can take control of her family.
The games, you said?
Yeah, like PlayStations, all the games the kids play.
Yeah.
It manipulates their minds and then gets your mind.
Later, investigators would testify that these outbursts were consistent with what she said from the start, that she had been, quote, manipulated through Facebook, the internet, or Wi-Fi into doing what she did.
Detectives noted that CPS had previously been involved with the family, and her relatives had seen warning signs. After long pauses and prayers, she asked if the boys were in critical condition, but offered no explanation for the shooting. As she was escorted out, the investigation continued while her children fought for life. Tragically, both later died. In court, during sentencing, Jaden's grandmother tearfully condemned Tiffany, saying she ripped their lives apart and could have given the children to family instead. Judge Rodney Burris delivered the maximum sentence, 2 life sentences for the murders of Jaden and Maurice. Despite the ruling, family members felt justice was not enough, noting she would still be eligible for parole in 20 years. The community remains haunted by the events of that November morning, the unanswered questions, and the devastating loss of 2 young lives.
What are they doing to you?
Manipulating my mind. Parker Borders. His name is Parker Borders.
What about him?
He lives in Bardstown, and I'm pretty sure he's been manipulating my mind for like 3 years.
Really?
Through my phone, putting up things in my house, like real evil, dark, weird stuff, like trying to...
Like trying to get you to do things?
Yeah, like alter my mind, like completely like flip me. Like I'm a woman of God. I don't do.
Yeah.
You don't hurt your children. You protect them, and I feel like I have to protect my children.
Right.
Like I love my kids.
I know you do.
I would never do something like this unless someone manipulated me.